Time last night, at least say, tell me we did. I know we had a wonderful time last night, so hard I couldn't hardly keep it hid. Just two old maids laying in the bed, one rolled over to the other one and said, well, I know we had a wonderful time last night, at least say, tell me we did. say, tell me we did. I know we had a wonderful time last night, and so hard I couldn't hardly keep it hid. Heard a lot of talk about your candy shop. I would like to try a lollipop. I know we had a wonderful time last night. At least say, tell me we did. I know we had a wonderful time last night. At least say, tell me we did. I know we had a wonderful time last night. So hard I couldn't hardly keep it hid. But I was sitting in the corner just as quiet as a lamb. I wasn't too quiet to hear the back door slam. Well, I know we had a wonderful time last night. At least say, tell me we did. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, what a beautiful city. Whoa, what a beautiful city. God knows it's a beautiful city. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah, amen.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to the Mad Scientist Tea Party. I have some new microphones out on the table. I don't know if you can see them. I guess you can. That's the new microphones. And I am going to oh yeah. See, I'm trying to get the picture looking pretty. Oh, that looks pretty good right there. Don't you think? All right, and I don't know. My head looks funny. Well, I guess one can't help it if one's head looks funny, can it? And okay, now you go ahead and play it. I'm going to try to bring in the other microphones now. Sing too?
Yeah, this is a
this looks beautiful.
song I've been starting after this poor Mexican woman got busted out at wherever they got busted out and took to the prison a few weeks ago. Plus, I've combined it with some stories from some Mexican guys.
They pitched the guitar up fine. I'm trying to get your voice.
I'm trying to get my voice.
There you go. Let me hear you sign. Let me hear you signing.
Hey, yeah.
I said I'll be back here. I gotta go get some. I may have to leave very shortly. But most people still right now.
Are we on this side or we're on?
Yes, we're on. Yeah. Do you have things otherwise to have?
No.
Sorry.
Let's hear it.
Jose and Maria were down by the border, holding hands in the other plastic gallon of water. Late in the evening, they were meeting a coyote down by the Rio Grande. They were frightened, but their hearts were strong. Going up to El Norte to send some money money back to the families, help them get along. They looked over the river. They looked over the river. They looked over the river. Then they stepped into the water. Viva Mexico. Viva Guatemala. Viva Bolivia. Viva Nicaragua. 3 days in the desert, running at night to avoid the helicopters. Rattlesnakes, coyotes, and scorpions running through the desert night. When they got to the border, 15-foot wall of fence and barbed wire. As Maria climbed, it cut her hand, bleeding, but they made it to Austin. Jose drove a wheelbarrow and Maria cleaned rooms down at the motel. And they saved their money. Viva Mexico. Viva Guatemala. Viva Bolivia. And Viva Nicaragua. They had a brother in Marshall. Said the immigration was not bad out here. So they climbed on a Greyhound bus and they left. Then they got to the mountains, found a job, working every day. And Maria said, we're gonna have a son. He's gonna be American, we're gonna name him after my grandfather, Hector. And Jose said, Viva Mexico, Viva Guatemala, Viva Nicaragua, Viva Mexico. Then they worked in the factory. One day everybody said the impressions at the door, and they took Marie away. And Hector was at school that day. Viva Mexico, Viva Mexico.
It picks up the guitar just fine. It's your voice that
My voice?
Yeah, we
Need to either sing louder or get closer.
So point at your face, or do I need to lift it up just a little bit? See, they're
No,
they're
you have to-
readily adjustable.
You're the mic man.
They're readily adjustable. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, I just
don't
want
know.
to say one thing, ask one quick question.
Okay.
May I interpret that as a folk song that's more or less praising illegal immigration? Because I'm fine with that.
I would say that it's a folk song that is recognizing the woes of the illegal immigrants. Would that be
I
an
think
accurate?
I would say that's fairly valid.
Or respect for their. The Mexican guy that works for me is. I respect him tremendously. He's a hard worker, and he's been down there like 10 times, you know, and brought. He told me the story about. There was a woman who misunderstood and thought it was a 3-hour trip, and it was a 3-day trip.
Oh.
So she was crying, and the coyote told her, you know, there's a road over there, you can go back to Mexico, catch a ride and go back, or you can stay here and die. It's up to you. And so they left her, and my friend stayed there with her, and he was talking about, he had her by the belt, and her arms were around his neck, kind of like this, and he had her water and his water and a backpack, and bringing her through the desert, you know, for a couple of days like that, and then pushing her over the 15-foot wall with barbed wire at the top, and she cut her hands all to pieces, and they just kept right on trucking. You know, he took her to the hospital, and then he didn't know what happened to her after that, but he's a pretty tough guy, you know.
No
He wouldn't
kidding.
leave her. And
That's pretty amazing.
they're amazing, yeah. They're amazing people.
And the
Funny people.
things that you hear that they go through to come here to get jobs that most Americans don't really want to work anyway, but Americans complain about it
Right,
anyway.
well, all our jobs are going to Mexico, but that's because in Mexico, the same people own the company. You know, XYZ Corporation in America, XYZ Corporation in America, and with their new building in Mexico, except they're going to pay the Mexican people 35 cents an hour instead of $10 an hour.
If the jobs were going to Mexico, I wouldn't mind so much, but they're going to China. That's the thing that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
make much
right.
sense to
Mm-hmm.
me. Why the job's not going to Mexico instead of going to China? Why, if we're going to get a bunch of cheap crap, why don't we make cheap crap in Mexico so that those
We
people
can make cheap crap right here.
we can make as much cheap stuff as anybody.
That's correct.
It just costs a lot more. It's not as cheap.
I don't know. I've been in an amazingly cynical mood the past few weeks. So I don't know. I mean, do we really have it in us to make cheap crap anymore?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
I've done away with my cynicism. It was just too hard on me.
Well, that's
And
good.
it's hard on everybody around me. And it didn't do me any good. You know, if it had done some good, then it might have helped me, but I've decided to not to be an optimist. I'm not that foolish, you know, but to put those women in prison, in private run prisons, that's where the big investments are now. At least that's what I read, was that prisons are a big growth industry
I'm
in the
sure.
United States, you know.
That's
for-
right.
And
That's right.
there's something wrong with that
Highway.
picture. You know, we can't really do anything about it, but we can sing songs about it. It doesn't hurt anybody, I don't think.
How the big growth industry for construction work and stuff like that in this country used to be highways, and it has moved from highways to become prisons. That does not sound good.
Doesn't sound too good, does it?
That does not sound like
And how many bridges in America are in dire need of repair? Not that any of this really matters. I mean, I guess the reason why I've been getting more and more cynical is it seems more and more obvious the direction that I think we're going in, and that I don't think we can shift the course, unfortunately. I mean, I think things are falling apart at the seams all the while. There are people who are trying very, very hard to tighten the grip and put more control over all of us.
You talk. Say hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up a DVD and I'll be back.
Okay. Well, look at this. Look. I want you to sit down for one more second.
Okay.
And look at this. Okay. Now, when you talk, watch what. If you
Okay.
Make the noise for a minute. Okay. Now,
I talk. Here I am. I'm talking.
and you see how. Talk again. Scratch the front of the mic. Okay.
I saw a light.
I did too. I don't know why.
This is working here. This one we get some.
Oh yeah.
response?
Okay, that's his. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. Go ahead and talk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for?
Now you watch the lights and you talk, Matt.
Okay. I see little lights there on the upper right-hand corner. That's the only ones I'm seeing.
Okay, now you see that one comes on.
Maybe my angle's not good for it.
Okay, now if you hush and he starts playing the guitar, watch what happens. Now if you talk.
Okay, I see.
You come on.
Okay, I see that light. The angle just wasn't right.
Isn't that cool?
Uh-huh.
When the light comes on, that means that channel's on.
Nice. And if there's not enough stimulus, it automatically shuts down the channel.
Uh-huh.
So there's less.
Oh, so the mic goes off if there's no. If there's
So there's
Cuts out
less
the
ambient
room noise.
noise.
It listens to the room noise, and if all the mics have the same noise coming in them, it just turns them all off.
Nice.
Because it's just the ambient room noise. But if
Very
someone
nice.
talks, it goes, oh, that's a voice. And it also pays attention to is that a voice or is that just a motor running or what, you know, it makes weird decisions.
Is that called stochastic resonance? Have you
I
heard
don't
that?
know about that. That's called an automatic mic mixer.
I just read a thing in New Scientist magazine. It was talking about that very same thing. If it's below a certain threshold, then you're not able to pick up a noise. But I don't think it's the same exact.
Well, I find that very exciting.
You get that magazine, don't you? Why don't you bring that article for me to read?
I will.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I would like that.
I gotta go get a DVD.
I think I would enjoy that article. All right.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder where she's gone today. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Gonna leave the young thing alone, but there ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
I better get some water boiling, or we'll have.
Yeah, no tea. We have any jasmine?
Yep.
Kind of off caffeine for a while,
Well, I think there's caffeine in this. Well,
but not as much.
maybe not. If you like jasmine, I'll make that.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know,
That's a wino song.
Huh?
That's that wino song. Wino.
I know, 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 I know. You better leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. We need our bongo player.
All right.
Have you viewed, now, is this, when you go out on the web, can that be retrieved? Can you see this? Or does it only, can you only see it as it's going out now, live streaming?
You can see this live right now on the internet on
Hello, India.
urtv.org. No, hold on a minute, let me hear something. Yeah, I hear quite a bit of buzz
Well,
on that
you're
line. Hang on a minute.
still working the bugs out.
Yeah, let me see something. Wait a minute. Shh. It doesn't help. I'm doing it now. Okay. Go ahead now, play the song.
Doctor, doctor, say, Miss Lucy, don't let her die. Oh, she can you hear my voice?
What?
Oh, she can furnish me more money than I can buy. You can go down yonder till O'Malley grown. I give her full $5. She say now on. She say now on. Oh, I don't know nobody, but I think I will. Well, I'm gonna take my baby down to Jacksonville. Gonna take my baby. Gonna take my baby. Gonna take my baby down to Jacksonville. Doctor, save her, doctor, don't let her die. Oh, she can furnish me no money and things that I can buy. You can go down yonder till O'Malley grown. I give her full $5, she say now. I give her full $5, she say now.
Okay, I better go get.
Yeah, make some tea.
You know, I better get you some water, or you'll have no tea. Uh-oh, guess what? Well, we're not gonna do a 420 roll today. It's Friday, and Friday doesn't always have a 420 roll. We're not having one today.
Well, we'll have one next week if you want, because since I've become a member, I'll have a camera, and well, I have a camera, an older Sony that Jonathan was looking at,
Yeah.
and so I'll have my own camera, and I'll take some pictures of Marshall, of our farmers market, and we'll have some cute pictures of the farmers market next week.
Okay.
The 12 to 4 farmers market in Marshall, and the band. It's got a great band.
That's what you tell me. Now, how's that working out? Is that band playing every week now?
They have been, yeah. Last week was not the best week, but they were working out some new stuff. But still.
But that is going to be. When we talked about it before, you didn't know for sure if they were going to be the same one every week. So, but it is now.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
been the same one. They like the vegetables. We give them lots of vegetables.
So we're going to work on that premise. We're going to assume that it's going to be the good band every week.
Yeah.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah, it's a happening thing. And I did put
it's a happening.
I should have brought my